2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, they had fashion on their minds as they entered the building. Soon, the only thing the Spurs will be thinking about is a win here at home. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Mavs have put the ball in Luka Doncic's hands and asked him to create. Coach Jason Kidd said, "I don't know if anybody told Picasso he had to use all the paints, but I just want to remind him that he can rely on his teammates. His teammates are going to be there to help him." Good words from a great point guard, Kevin.
Indeed, that's high praise. A Hall of Famer, DA. Thanks. And it's conference rivals squaring off tonight in this one, Steve. It might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic out there with Irving, then it's Green, then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Bullock in at the power forward position. And for the Spurs, they've got Collins, Johnson is out there with Jones, and it's Sohan in at the 4 spot. Now, here is Irving. And a deep three from Doncic. Rebound by Sohan. Outside, Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The officials are all over that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Spurs, Trey Jones. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And so Jones nails both of them. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Now, here's Doncic. Good.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Jones against Doncic. About a minute played so far here in the first. The second chance effort. Shot by Collins, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Green passes to Doncic. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. And it's Bullock missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
There's the pass to Johnson. Jones looking for an opening. Lets it go from 11. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. And you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
Both shots good from the stripe.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Doncic kicks to Bullock. Irving passes to Doncic. Back to Irving. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. On the wing, Doncic. The offensive rebound. Foul. That's good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
He's covered by Irving. Has to Sohan. No good on the 3. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 18 feet out, and it's good. 2 points.
Well, Luka has options all over the floor. He's a versatile shooter who can utilize the mid-range.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Now, get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad. Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs Hype Squad.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And some changes here for the Mavericks.
Dance team, come on.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Passes it to Bates Diop. Out to the right wing. Here's McDermott. McGee with the block. Here's Holiday. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
San Antonio ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0-5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Vassell finds McDermott. Graham inside the line. That misses off the backboard.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Right side Holiday. And here's Hardy. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
San Antonio trailing here. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Vassell. McGee with the block. Now here's Hardy. Graham defending. Now here's Hardy. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here's Vassell. The pass to Bessie. They need this one. McGee with the block. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
All about the team. Justin Holiday looking for the open man and finding him.
Spurs trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Graham against Hardaway. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Mavericks 12.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
On the floor for Dallas, we've got Green. JaVale McGee is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving at the 2-guard spot. Now Irving, after Keldon Johnson missed from long range. Doncic feeling it out. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Rebound by Sohan.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Wesley. That one misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Green inside, covered by Wesley. Outside Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now, here's Collins. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Wesley against Irving. Wesley the pass to Collins. Jones, that's for 2. No good off the back of the rim. Mavericks leading by 7. Outside, Green. Here's Irving. Tries again. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Pass to Sohan. It's Wesley on the wing, covered by Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
For your Spurs, Wesley taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Josh Green. So he comes up empty, missing both. Dallas leading by 9. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he gets it to go.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Out to the right wing. The 17-footer. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Doncic against Wesley. Here's Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Kyrie Irving is Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
That's good from Irving. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dwight Powell. And so Irving nails both of them.
You know, Kyrie's love for the game can never be questioned. At the end of the day, he's all about producing results for his team.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Vassell.
2 minutes.
Covered by Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. It doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Bullock. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Spurs trail by 13. Nice D from Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Vassell. Hardaway, no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Baseline J on the way. It's rebounded by Dallas. Dallas with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Doncic against Graham. And that one drops for him. Doncic has got 6.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs Hype Squad. San Antonio, let's give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Antonio making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. Christian Wood's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Irving. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. To the inside. Here's Bassett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one goes on Wood.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Mavericks making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. And he makes both free throws. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Passes it to Wood. Kicks it to Hardaway. And here's Holiday. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. Spurs working the ball around now. Vassell, no good. Now here's Bullock. D right on him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
For the Mavericks, Reggie Bullock. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. McDermott for 3. He can't get that one. And so it's Dallas, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Spurs fans, no reason to cry when we got the Spurs Hype Squad. Spurs fans, get loud.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Jones. Keldon Johnson is out there with Collins, and it's Zohan in at the 4 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Jones. That shot misses. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks leading by 14. He takes it in. He kicks it to Irving. For 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Covered by Irving. The pass to Jones. Pass to Collins. Over Doncic. Shot by Collins, no good. The Mavericks shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Outside Irving. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Irving's got 6.
You look at Kyrie's shot chart, he's terrific from mid-range.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season.
That free throw missing. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. And he sinks the second.
You know, not only does Keldon Johnson bring your team scoring, he also is a great rebounder.
And the dunk by Powell.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Guarded by Doncic. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so Green will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Now here's Green. 17-point lead, their biggest. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Johnson up top. Kleber defending. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. On the wing, Jones. Over Irving. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Mavericks leading by 17. Pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Fade away. That one a little long. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Green against Johnson. And Green gets it to go.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Please give a big round.
So both teams making some changes here.
Spurs Youth Dance Team. And show some love once again for your
1:41 left in the third quarter. Vassell finds Graham. Back to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Mavericks leading by 21. Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
And here's McDermott following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. McDermott passes to Bassi. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And so confident, even amongst the trees. Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Shoot 2.
He's off on the first.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
The Spurs making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. He hits the second from the line. And so Graham will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. To stop the drought, Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Wesley against Irving. Back to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they double up Doncic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Wesley with the ball. Here's Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Maxi Kleber. Luka Doncic out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Holiday in at the small forward. Now, here's Doncic. Outside Irving. 5 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Wesley against Doncic. Jang, the pass to McDermott. Passes to Wesley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. From 18 feet away. They grab their own miss. McDermott can't get it to go. Dallas shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
One shot.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
San Antonio making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. That's good from McGee. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jang, the pass to Bassey. Doncic against Wesley. Takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Now, here's Doncic, and Holiday has it in the corner. Back to Doncic. Over Johnson. McGee. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The pass to Bassey. Here's Wesley. On the wing, Johnson. 6 to shoot. Over Holiday. Here's Bassey. McGee with the block. Now Doncic outside Holiday. Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Kicks to Irving. Here's Kleba. It's blocked. Wesley against Doncic. Here's Langford, and it's sent back by Irving.
What hustle from Kyrie on defense, outworking the shooter and getting the block.
A different look for Dallas. Bertanis, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Hardy comes in for Kyrie Irving, and it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Johnson attacking. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Ntilikina. Here's Hardy. Pocket 6. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Langford. And the Spurs with possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. That one goes in.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator. Great court awareness.
Pass to Hardy. Now here is Holiday. McGee with it. Jang defending. And McGee kicks to Ntilikina. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for JaVale McGee.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
And San Antonio has possession. The Mavericks making the shot. Jang, no luck. And here's Hardy. Pass to Ntilikina. There's the triple. They get it again. The shot's good from McGee.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's McDermott following the basket by JaVale McGee. That one, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He kicks it to Holiday. Pass to Ntilikina. And here is Bertans. He pulls it in. Now here's Graham. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.